All right, go ahead, shoot. No opening statement. Excuse me?
You got a bunch of different returners the other night. Anyone stand out? You made that surprise.
Besides Sky?
Yeah, besides that.
Yeah. I mean, I was really proud of him.
Yeah.
Even though it's at the end of the game, I mean, you never stop, trying to score. And guys did a good job blocking it up, but Sky really did a nice job setting it up and then hitting the sideline and then going. I was really happy for him. He even came up to me after the inning and goes, "I needed that." I said, "Yeah, you did." So it was good for him. I was happy.
Any trades from any of the other? You got a lot of guys.
Yeah, I mean, I thought Royals did a really nice job. I thought he showed us something. I mean, he almost broke that one. I mean, it was down there. The kicker just tripped him up right at the end. That was good to see. Young players showing up, making plays. I thought Gelati really played great on special teams. He had 3 tackles on special teams. He had a knockdown, blocks. I mean, he's an animal out there. So I'm excited about him, as another rookie. Bassa still a work in progress. He keeps working at it and keeps getting better. The thing with him is not the coverage; it's the blocking. And it's just really technical. He's, athletically, he's everything you want. It's just about getting the technique down on blocking.
With Gelati, does that fit in line with what you saw in camp?
Oh yeah. He it's not a surprise that he's he's so physical. He's big and he's fast and he's physical and he's got a really great toughness about him. So he fits well on special teams. I think it's going to be hard to keep him off the field on defense, but I tell you what, I'm going to use him up as much as I can, until that point comes.
With Sky, you touched on it, but it's not just the return, but just kind of what his earlier in the game was like, what the past couple of years have been like for him.
Yeah, I mean his punt return ability and kick return ability has really gotten better over the years, and it showed right there. I mean he's solid there, in that part of it. The other part is it's the mental, I think, with him, and it's just about getting over that hump. And, he's definitely an NFL player, whether he's on our team or not on our team. I mean, I think the return helped him. It opened a lot of eyes for people, and, he's a good football player.
Does that move him up your?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'd be happy with Sky back there. I mean, he's broke through. He had a barrier, when he was a rookie. He had that couple bad things that happened. But then he had a lot of success in the playoffs, so I think he got over that, and he's comfortable back there. He's one of our best catchers on punts. So, I feel comfortable if we had to use if it came down to that.
You've got like a year of data on this new way to return kicks. Not as many returns as people thought, but you'll get more this time. But the way that kickoffs used to be, is there more or less holds, blocks in the back? Has it changed any of that part?
I haven't really, I haven't noticed that, but there are a lot more returns. I mean, there's going to be more returns, no question. I mean, nobody's just going to just kick a touchback and allow them. That 35-yard line, that's a big advantage. So, I mean, you want to take your chances with a good kick and then try to, get it on the ground and try to get them tackled inside the 30. I mean, you're saving, a big chunk of yardage right there. So, teams are going to do that. And I just think it's going to increase the importance of the whole play, either kickoff or kick return. So, will there be more penalties? Probably, a little bit, but teams are going to get better at it and figure things out as we go. I just, the team that figures it out early is going to be the team that has success early. So, hopefully that's us.
How does Burchard seem to be fitting in? Because it seems like there's maybe a confidence level difference between punt return and kick return.
Yeah, the confidence on kick return is, it's easy to catch a kick return. You see it coming, and there's a lot of space between you and the guys, and you got time to get in position. Punt return, you're looking up in the air, and these guys are coming down on you. And you don't know where they're at, and it's the timing thing, and then it's about reading the football too. I mean, you'll see it on that one, the last punt return in the last game. He had a bad read on the ball, and it kind of got over his head a little bit, and then it was near the sideline, and he kind of just lost track of where he was at. It's hard. It's hard to play punt return, in the NFL. It's different catching balls on a jugs machine or in practice where nobody's out there. But when they're coming down on you and you're going to get hit, that's a whole nother deal.
We're in the last two, Blair and then Nate.
Is Ariza giving you what you?
Yeah, Riza, he's gotten better. I mean, there's no question he's better. punter now than he was last year at the end of the season. You know, he's improved on his pooches, his directionals both ways. He's able to go left and right. I mean, he's always able to go left. Now he's able to get the ball right a little bit more. That's going to help. His confidence level's gone up. You know, I think it helped having competition for him because it did make him really focus. And, you know, I'm happy where he's at right now. You know, we just got to keep staying consistent now.
Last one, Nate.
Where are you trying to push Taekwondo right now?
Where am I trying to push him?
Yeah, based on what you've seen so far in training camp.
He got to find a role for him. You know, he's definitely found a role on the offense. I don't think there's any question about that. You know, he showed up there. He's got, you know, Pat has a lot of confidence in him, and all the offensive coaches have confidence in him. Now I got to find a role for him on teams. Whether he's going to play gunner, he's going to be a kick returner, he's going to play end on punt return. Is he going to play a 2 on the kickoff? You know, he's got to play somewhere. Being a third or fourth or fifth receiver, those guys got to play on special teams because they're taking up a roster spot. And you know, but the thing about him, he's got a lot of speed. He's a slight guy, so he's got to use his speed. He's got to use his quickness to get around people. He's not going to run over anybody like Gelati. But he's, you know, we just got to find a role for him, and he's open to it. He's been great, and he's getting better and better at gunner. He's showing up a little bit more.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, we'll see you later.